They'll be quiet. They'll put up that again. They'll be quiet. So come back at that. Like there's no way. It's nothing but niggas. Nobody ain't gonna put it back. It's gonna be functional. So all that shit. It'll probably be better. It's high spirits. I mean, it's not even high spirits. Probably like your feelings.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Green Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Did that nigga have a championship? Yeah, that's it. Oh, they doing it. They doing it.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On the run, it's Moss. Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a huge play. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Texas A&M going up tempo. Let this Aggie quarterback keep picking up yardage with his feet, and all the Aggies will be swaying back and forth.
And it's such a great fan base. I mean, they love their team. They cheer for them. And when the offense is fun and high-flying, and you got a guy dealing at the quarterback spot, they really go nuts.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Dances away to buy time. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Might be looking to run. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Bussy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. He snares it in the bass gets loud and starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. A strike downfield. It's a running room. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Longhorns. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Reed. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always 1 point away from getting to the house.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. that was a really good example of it again. If they're
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
To throw, it's Reed. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give from the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rival. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Reed. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
From his end zone, he'll go up top. Floats it out in space. Turning it on. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab at the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. This one's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Just drives in between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Take a chance from midway in his end zone. And the ball is loose on the return. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Manning. Unloads to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play. but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
You know, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open like on that last play. Just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Power football with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Texas A&M going up tempo. Wants to throw on third down. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Moore. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Takes a hit as he fired. And he tried to put the touch on it, but it's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him. They hit him.
There he goes. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the... Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Here comes the two-point try.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he...
Intercepted to stop the threat.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Owens. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for space. It's Moss. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Wide open downfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. And the Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They get to the line quickly. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. Great job by the back on the option.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Going up top again. Unloads it left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown down, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all...
There he goes!
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right back to it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down one score, time winding down. What is better than this? Fires to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move there. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing, you're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds. He wasn't able to do it, and now the clock is ticking and ticking away. That is just not the right play call in this 2-minute situation.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for more room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific